Hi, you are part of a family and you know a lot of people around you. You have a circle of friends, I believe. And you know that there are people who are very predictable, right? You know that there are people who tend to be more negative, have bad mood, maybe a little bit can easily be aggressive, being impatient. And there are other people who are always joyful, more positive, easygoing, and with some kind of people you feel good, and with other kind of people you don't feel that good. You know that there are people you always can go to if you need help. You can ask them and they are happy to help you, support you. And there are others you wouldn't even dare to ask. So there are people who are predictable. Why is it? And you also know that there are people, if you say certain kind of words, certain kind of if you touch certain kind of topics, they get, they get so emotional. It's like a trigger point. It's like a fuse, and then they shoot off like a rocket. They get very aggressive and flip out and, becoming choleric. And other people are not. Who are you? Are you this kind of person who easily can be triggered and get very emotional and get very upset? Or are you the person who is always calm, strong, self-confident, serene? Did you know that you are not your total sum of all your experience and conditioning and genealogy? Most people don't know anything about it. People believe that they are the total sum of their experience. And to a certain extent, it is true. I am the person today who I am because of everything what I have experienced. Everything what I have studied, the way how I was brought up by my parents, everything what I have experienced in my life, a lot of things which were difficult, but also a lot of very good things. Yes, and I do resemble my mom and my dad because of genealogy. There are, I have my ancestral genes inside me and DNA from my mom's side, from my dad's side, and I don't know how many generations this goes back. So you could say I am also the total sum of genealogy, excuse me, and my experience. And yet I can change it. I don't have to be what I think I am today. I can change it. Same is what you can do. And I have already changed several times in my life. And that is something what is different, what differentiates us from the animal world. A dog, a cat, a cow, a lion cannot change who this animal is. You can change and I can change. And I did it many times. Well, not many times, but I did it. There was a time when I was also quite impatient. I was emotional. I am still emotional, but I was easy to be irritated and even could become quite choleric sometimes. That has changed. Why? Because I made a decision. It was very helpful to me that I actually studied neuroscience. I did my master's degree in neuroscience, and I understood that we have a consciousness and a subconsciousness, and that we have different levels of consciousness. And yes, of course, I also learned that we are, the sum of our experiences, and the way how our personality was built and our character was created. All this I learned, and yet there is more to it. We can change. With our conscious mind, we can make decisions. We have willpower. We have desires. And if you are aware of your desire and you look at your life and you think this is something what you don't like, your situation, what you have right now is something you don't like, you can change it. I changed years ago. There was a situation when it was early in the morning. I had to go to a meeting. I don't remember what kind of meeting it was. I just remember I had to drive for many hours And I was rushing in the bathroom. I don't know, maybe 5 a.m. or something like this. I remember it was summertime and it was already bright. And I was brushing my teeth, getting myself ready. And then with the backside of my hand, I was hitting a little pot, a little jar, a glass jar full of cosmetic cream, very oily, greasy cream. It dropped to the ground and it spilled all over. It dropped in such a strange way that, drops were everywhere. The whole bathroom now was covered with drops of this very greasy cream. And usually I would get quite upset with myself. But then I realized now I have the choice. I can decide not to get upset and laugh about it, or I can get upset. That was the first time in my life that I really was aware, I was really realizing I have a choice now. And I decided to laugh about it. I cleaned up everything, was still in a good mood. I was laughing about myself. Yes, it did take away some time of me. And I was even, having to rush a bit more, but I was completely relaxed. I cleaned up everything. And it was a difficult cleaning because it's not just that you wipe it away, because it was so greasy. I had to use soap and detergents and clean everything. And finally, I was on the way. And because I decided not to get upset, not to be triggered and shoot off and have my day ruined and spoiled, because I stayed happy and was able to laugh, my whole day was saved. And since then, I don't get upset anymore. Or at least much, much less. Because I made a decision. Since then, my life took a turn. I'm much more happy. I'm much more fulfilled. I was always a very happy person, and I still am. And I realized, yes, I am the total sum of my experience and conditioning and genealogy and DNA, yes, but I can change. I don't have to stay and remain the person who I am at that point. I can change. So can you. And there are two ways which are really helpful to change your life. First of all, is you can focus on what you want, how you want to be like, how you want to behave, how you want to feel. It is a decision. Write it down on a piece of paper. Who do you like to be? Describe who you would love to be and how you would love to live your life. And look at it and read it every day. It really helps you to focus on what you want and get away your attention and focus from what you do not want. And the other thing is, which I love to do, and I do it every morning, I write down on a piece of paper or in my journal, I write down at least 10 items I am grateful for. Well, now you think, okay, how should that help to become more happy? Well, if you start your day, and I do it every morning, every early morning, I take my time to study and I make my, what I call my gratitude exercise, which is not an exercise, I just love to do it. I write down 10 items of what I'm grateful for, maybe sometimes much more. I'm so grateful that I was able to wake up this morning. There are people who did not wake up. I'm 62. And I was able this morning to 5 o'clock, I was already outside and having my fast walk, which was great. I could enjoy the early morning atmosphere. The air was wonderful. I'm grateful for that I can move my body without using crutches, without having kind of walking assistance. I can walk, I'm healthy, I can see, smell, hear, touch, all of this. I'm so grateful for this. There are people who cannot do that. I see people here on the street much younger than me, and they are not as healthy. They need assistance and support. And sometimes I see people in the wheelchair much younger than me. I have a beautiful apartment. I have a wonderful coffee I can make this morning. I have something to eat. If you are aware of what you have, and if you start to write down and you feel this gratitude, you feel so grateful for this, it puts your body and your mind in a complete different vibration. It makes your life more happy. And that is a moment when everything will change, when you will start and initiate changes. Because your thoughts influence your emotions, and your emotions put your body into some kind of vibration, and then you feel good or you don't feel good. Well, I don't know when you watch this video, but today when I record it, it's Monday morning. I love Mondays because the whole week full of opportunities is ahead of me. There are people that don't like Mondays. They think, another 5 days to work and to toil and to have stress before I can enjoy the weekend again. Well, it's a matter of choice. You can choose how you want to feel. You are not the total sum of your experience in that sense that you cannot change it. You can change who you are. I encourage you, be the person who you would love to be. You are meant to be. You are created. You are meant to enjoy life. Well, you can argue now that there are so many people who have no choice. I don't think so. I believe that everybody has the opportunity to improve. For some people, it takes time, yes, but we are all meant to grow, and you are meant to enjoy life. So make a decision to, whatever your situation is, to look at the things what you are grateful for and be grateful. I wish you a great day, a great week, and a great life. If you like to see more of this, subscribe to my channel. Then you have more videos and you will be alerted when a video is coming out. I would love to help you. I would like you to enjoy life the same way how I do. And if you have comments, just write it below and I see how I can answer and reply to this. I wish you all the blessings. Have a good day.